What's going on, reefers? We're here with Cade, my man.
How are you, Blaine?
Man, it seems like we change places all the time.
I know.
New places,
Always
new
here.
faces, right? But we're really excited. Today, we're talking about the ATI Straton X. I was here, I want to say it was a year, 2 years ago, and I talked about a Straton light as well, and it really impressed me. This one, just from my first initial impression, is really, really cool. Let's get into the Straton X. Give me the specs and let's talk about this awesome light.
Yeah, I mean, first off, the one you were talking about was the Straton Pro. Very popular light. The Straton X is just a better adaptation of what we learned from the Pro. So the Pro was a lot bigger of a light, a lot heavier, and a lot more expensive, to be honest. What we did with the Straton X, we removed the hotspot, so you no longer have a hotspot on light. And the way we did that is by the positioning of the clusters around the light. And truly, when I say there's no hotspot, it is a even blanket of par. ATI, they have 25 years in lighting. T5 bulbs are the best on the market for reefing, and they love T5s. The reason people love T5s is the super soft lighting and the soft shadowing. So it wraps around the tank. So the engineer who designed these lights really wanted to focus on that. So you get a lot of soft shadowing in the aquarium. Based on that light, based on the size of the light, and based on the spread. Obviously, you bring in the super cool feature that it is only 9 millimeters thin, which I can probably very confidently say is the thinnest high-end LED on the market.
Yeah, it's impressive. The size of it really shocked me because you're checking it out and it kind of seamlessly just blends in with its whole surroundings. The coverage on this thing has got to be insane too. Let's talk about the coverage, because I mean, big old panel, and it's showcasing a lot of light just in this tank right here.
It is. I mean, that's probably one of the coolest things about this light. This light, for the size, is a par monster. It is only 150 watts. However, the par it puts out is quite impressive. At about 24 inches deep, you'll get average par of about 200 par over a 34 by 34 inch area. So you have a very strong light that will cover a lot and grow a lot of.
When we're talking about getting these onto your system, we've got it on a bar in this situation, an arm here. You can hang them as well. What are the other different options of how you can get this over your tank?
So the two that are currently out right now are going to be the hanging kit and then the arm. The arm is super sleek. It's probably one of my favorite features about it. It literally mounts inside the light and then you can slide it in and out. Has a channel that routes the wire. I mean, it just blends in seamlessly with how thin the light is. And it just looks really, really good. Mounting options, we're looking into expand more and bring out more in the near future. So
today's day and age, there's so much apps, there's so much technology going on in the reef aquarium industry. Let's talk about the app. What app is this light using, and then how's the interface?
Yeah, I think it's actually really refreshing. So ATI, what they developed is the Reef Pilot app. The Reef Pilot app, right now it is a very basic app. So it does everything you need to get the light to work. You put it on, it connects, you're gonna be able to control the light, schedule it, control if you want just to change the color for a short period of time. And probably one of my favorite features that it actually has a live par output in there. So it'll show you different depths of your tank, and it's gonna show you the par values at that tank in water. So it's just a really cool feature that was thought out on what reefers want and what reefers need, because most people don't have a par meter laying around. They're not the cheapest thing. It's just very easy to see right away what that is.
Yeah, typically the best way to get a par meter is to rent it at your local fish store, like Top Shelf Aquatics, but some local fish stores don't have one.
Correct. Depending
and like
where
you
you're
said,
located.
par meters are kind of few and far between, but getting that par kind of idea is better than not having anything at all.
And that's it. I mean, you could see, I don't know where a par meter is now, but you could see how accurate it is actually in the app. Like, it's very accurate. And the reason we can make it so accurate is because we don't have a hotspot. You could be slightly off from the position on where most people would measure the peak par, and it's still going to read you and spit you out a very accurate number. So that's probably one of the coolest features in there. The app is something that we are working on developing, adding features as people need. So if there is something you want, reach out to us, let us know. I mean, we are here to listen to the customers and adapt it as they see fit, needed for their aquarium.
Beautiful. Let's talk about the color portfolio. In US-based reefing, it seems like there's a lot of blue light, right?
Yeah.
Heavy push on blue light. This seems to have a really good range, whether it be heavy blues, saw them earlier, and now we've got some whites running too. Let's talk about that color portfolio.
Yeah, with that, there are 7 different channels that you have control of. There's overdrive features, so you can put it on what the channel you want the most out of and the color is. We used overpowered LEDs in this light, so you are able to run them at the wattage that you want to get out of the light. So one of the previous models with the Straton, people didn't really like how it's more white. Over in Europe, people like that whiter, more natural look.
For sure.
Over here in the States, we all know how much we are blue hungry and just want more and more blue. This model was adapted to deliver that blue. So you do get that flexible range. You can still get that very blue, nice look, or you could get that more natural look that they like over in Europe. So it's a very wide range. You have full control over it all. And again, you could cover whatever ranges fitted to your liking.
Time and time again, we have talked about it off camera. I know I'm gonna hammer it here again. I'm gonna make sure everybody at home hears me talk about it too. Turning this into a nano light could be game changing. Honestly, it is very unique what you guys are able to do with the panel, how it's set up, the size of it, very unique. Really excited to be able to sit here today, talk with you about it. Any other kind of wrapping up points before we kind of get to the end of the video?
Two features that are very easily skipped over. Do you hear anything? No, because there's no fan.
Yeah.
So that is something that is all passively cooled. And even look, you can feel it right now. It's running at 100% basically all day, and it is cool to the touch. No issue with that. So it is something that we took into consideration because most people have aquariums in their living room. That's one feature that people don't like, how noisy some of those LED lights are. We just want you to enjoy the peacefulness of your reef tank in silence. The other feature that I think is almost a game changer that no other LED has on the market is how the anti-glare is. Like, you can literally be down here sitting on your couch and not be blinded by those LEDs. It is quite impressive. And I know like people are like, oh yeah, sure, you say that. However, if you have a chance to see the light, try getting down as low as you can and you're not going to be blinded by the LEDs. And that's pretty amazing for how thin it is. So it's just a really, really cool feature to me that I think stands out above the rest when you are looking at that.
Well, Cade, what can I say, man? A ton of really good stuff wrapped into a very sleek package. Excited about the Stratton X. If you guys are interested in picking one up yourself, feel free, head over to the website now. Shop the entire Stratton line that we have over at TSA. And if you guys have tuned in all the way till the end, I want to say thank you very much. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future uploads.